So a lot has been lost in translation. Say, why? Even the way I look right now in the mirror is different than the way I look on the phone. On the phone, it makes it seem like I'm gay or something, or like a weird kind of English or European themed kind of frat guy, Ganymede, Zeus's little gay butt boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say this anyway, make this video anyway, because this is very important. Reminds me of the part in Star Wars where Obi-Wan Kenobi says to Darth Vader that he can't win if he strikes him down and become more powerful than he'll ever imagine. So let's explain why his name is Obi. What is the true idea? So we look at Asian martial arts, they're channeling, and moving, whatever you want to call it, world energy. Okay, they're not from above. They're from here. They're even shorter, symbolically to communicate this idea. Okay, that they and some argue that being shorter, you consume less resources, and they're book smart and so on and so forth, and that's the ideal way to be on Earth and so on and so forth. Okay, so they're from the Earth, in a sense, they're drawing energy from below, so they're from below. Okay, and as nice as they are, okay, in terms of politeness, manners, what have you, some people think they're pleasant to be around. Okay, this kind of thing. Okay, they're from below. And that's limitations. Justice did not come from the energy of the earth, nor can it be derived from the energy of the earth. Justice comes from the heavens. You think about it, you'll get it pretty quickly. The blue, and it's called the sky god, but it's really the sky that contains some kind of spiritual message that basically everyone feels to some degree. They look at the sky and they feel some kind of way. And you think about, what is this element? What are angels? They're, in a sense, angels are elements. They're angles. They're angles for the Lord to communicate ideas, to deliver justice. So what is the source of life, the source of suffering, the source of justice, the source of righteousness, the source of wisdom? Wisdom, wisdom. So when we look at this think of three martial art masters. One's an African, one's Asian, one's white, just to throw three races out there, okay? And they're looking at this situation, okay? Whether they're all going to hell or not is not so important. It's what they all would agree on. Who won in life, right? Who won in a martial art match? What's a Pyrrhic victory? What's a victory that does you more harm than good? Who won? In the story of the Bible, John the Baptist, Stephen the Martyr, Jesus. Okay, so who won between me and the inhabitants of the earth? Well, obviously, because I'm wise and they're stupid, I won. Think about it. Psalm 2. Why did the nations conspire in vain? I have installed my king on Mount Zion. So why am I the king of kings? Because of justice, righteousness, wisdom, moral precision, the moral warrior spirit. I obey God. There's angels or angles or elements, okay, that I'm the king of. Because God's going to put me by his right hand. Because that is justice. God will never forsake his top martial artist ever on earth. God will never forsake his most righteous, his most loyal. Just like he made me a martial artist who could naturally defeat anyone who ever lived in single combat on this planet, he will deliver you into my hands. Because that is justice. That is what my heart desires. I ask and I will receive. For the sake of the righteous and the just, the smoke from the torment of all those who rebel against God and me will raise forever and ever. There is no path of justice and righteousness after I'm gone. As John the Baptist said in the Bible, he said that he came to baptize with water. And the one whose sandals, whose straps he's unworthy to untie, will come to baptize with fire. With fire. Now, strange enough, when you look at the worldly kind of cult people, the word fire is F-Eri. Not the Greek Eri, but the Igbo Eri as defined by me. The Son of God coming down from the sky. Okay? Now, they look at it in terms of having sex, right? The F-U and so on and so forth. But it's really, you denied me a suitable helper. And why? Is there a priceless reason that's just? No. You deny me it because you're rapists. The word Serapis, your fake Jesus, is rapes is scrambled. Okay? There's also O Serapis. There's different ways. Sora Apis. right? You know, it's like a big guy beating up a chick's pussy, you know, excuse my French, and making her sore. And he's a big knucklehead, big dumb demon. Okay? Sorapis. Now, it doesn't matter if you're big, it doesn't matter if you're small, or tall, or skinny. You're supposed to choose justice. And within the boundaries of righteousness and justice, make your decisions, move through life. When there's no way to do that, there's just angels that are more intense than the core of the sun, waiting to be marshaled, waiting to be directed by God, the source of justice, and I'm his right hand to punish people forever. When you think about these things that I'm saying, there's no other way it could be. Let's look at the martial arts situation. Let's look at some white guys, you know, some big Neanderthal mixed white guys from Northern European. Okay, are they from the sky? No. They're big, angry guys. I'm part white. I know. Okay? Think about the Asians. Are they from above? No. They're short, kind of peace-loving people. They didn't have that much of a warrior culture. There was a lot of soldiers and stuff in the ancient empires of Asia and so on and so forth, but they weren't the same warriors as Africans are. The same with the Middle East. More peaceful. They weren't from the intense warrior spirit of the sun. Now imagine the most intense of them, the Igbos in the jungle. Righteousness and justice, more just than the Yoruba, Fulani, Zulus, Amhara, and so on and so forth. More just than all these guys. More righteous. More potently righteous. The sky god, royal line. They're in the jungle and they have a look in their eyes that's otherworldly. Okay? It's part of why they changed the way I look and made it so I have to wear glasses, the special glasses, so on and so forth. And I still can't drive at night and so on and so forth. So much they messed up the look in my eyes. And they brighten me every day, which messes up my brain, which messes up the look in my eyes. Okay? Standing out there, and why didn't they take over the world when they were smart enough to, and they're martial arts savvy enough to, they could have found the biggest threats, prioritized, these guys are making technologies, take over Europe, da-da-da-da. Why didn't they do it that way? Why did Set do it instead? Because of prioritization. Why did Obi-Wan in Star Wars say it's okay to let Darth Vader strike him down? Because wisdom transcends the flesh. It was the first of the works, Proverbs 8. No matter what they do, I am the sword of God in a sense. I'm the right hand of God in a sense. I'm going to strike them all down if they don't obey before I die. Especially attractive women, especially the rich, especially people according to their deeds, and who was given much. Beauty is given, and being attractive is given much, giving a lot of money is given much. I'm going to strike them down and their offspring. And it is unwise to face God and his angels, the elements that existed before the earth, in rebellion. Who among you can dwell among the fire, among the burning tempest, among the source of the sun, the source of intensity itself? Justice predates humanity. Righteous predates humanity in the earth. It predates the solar system. Okay? These are ideas. And the laws of physics predate the solar system. They use the laws of physics to come into being, as they say. And things that we don't understand in science and so on and so forth. Okay? You need to understand. You are way, 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 way out of your league fucking with me by rebelling against my rule.